Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Did those meals take your taste buds straight to the Hawaiian? I think I'm gonna do it.
Consistent with the rest of the day, those desserts were spectacular. The appetizer round was really their first glimpse at both of these chefs. And coming out of the gate, Chef John.
What up? What up? Dang, they let Indiana come back. Come on, y'all. I don't watch Indiana basketball, so I'm gonna have to change the channel. What up? What up? Where's my? I think it's in the kitchen. I am. What up? What up, y'all? What's going on, Andre? What's popping, y'all? What's going on? I just popped on here because I owe y'all a live. I owe y'all a J Spot live episode where I recap the week. Um, I'm gonna give y'all something special a little later this week. Um, but I just wanted to pop on to say what's up. Hey, Tamika. While these games are going on, um, I'm not watching the Indiana game. I just came back from having dinner and I was eating and they had the game on there. So I saw Dallas was like doing giving the business to Indiana, but then, Indiana came back right now. I think it was 52-52. So I didn't get to see. I'm not watching the game, so I don't know where it is right now. But I just want to come on and say, what's up to y'all? We got some things going on currently. Some of the big stories that hopefully, if I can remember to cover when I have my actual show later this week, is Seattle. Some things are going on in Seattle. LA is making a big playoff push. Um, the Valks are right there. They're right there. I think Seattle's number 8. I think Valks are number 7. Anything could happen between that time. If Indiana loses, then Las Vegas pops up in the number 5 spot. It's still 50. Okay, 54, 52 Dallas. Okay. I'm gonna have to get my glasses on because I'm not seeing very clearly. But there's a lot of hot topic stories that's going on that I would love to talk about with you guys coming up this week. So one of the biggest stories, like I said, Seattle. We found out today that Alicia Clark requested a trade out of Seattle, which worked for Brittany Sykes, who wanted a trade out of Washington because she wanted an opportunity to play for a team that could maybe make it into the playoffs. But the crazy thing is, Seattle is the number 8. So if if LA goes on a run and Valk stay on a run, it's possible that Seattle may not make it into the playoffs. Now we still got a good amount of games left, so nothing is decided yet. But it's crazy that Slim would leave. Well, not would, but Slim left Washington Mystics so she could have an opportunity to play for a team that could make the playoffs, and then they don't make the playoffs. That's crazy. What's going on, Eagles Brothers? What up? I'm going to Vancouver, oh, British Columbia tomorrow to see the Storm play ATL. Never been up there, so it'll be fun. Wait, what? In Vancouver? What do you mean? They're playing? They're not playing. What do you mean? Are they showing a game or are they playing up? I'm missing something. They playing up there? Let me know. But yeah, the Seattle thing is very interesting, to say the least. And then you find out that it is some toxic things going on over there. People did not want to, people were clowning Jewel Lloyd, saying that she was just being soft and she couldn't take some cussing out. And then come to find out that AC was like, girl, look, I'm about to retire. I'm 38 years old. I ain't got time for this. Like, I just want to play basketball, do the best I can do, contribute how I can contribute, and then go home. I don't have time for this. So she was like, I'm good. This is not the same Seattle that I was a part of when I won my championship there. So now I'm actually pretty good. Um, so something's going on there. So I don't know what y'all think. Is it they said there was some altercations between players that caused that toxic environment. So it's going to be interesting to find out. I mean, I don't know if we ever find out, but it's interesting to see or think about like who that is. And the fact that you got NECA, who was Madam President, in charge of the Players Association, that is, I mean, in this situation where this toxicity is happening, where players don't feel, well, certain players don't feel, um, I don't know if it's welcome or safe or whatever it is, but there's some players that are not happy with the work conditions in which they are subject to. And you have the president of the Players Society, Player Association that's there. That's that's kind of crazy. So I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on. Eagles brother says on Friday we are playing ACL in Canada up there. I think the league is trying to expand its fandom, knowing a team is coming to Canada. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that they were playing in Canada. Okay, have fun, Eagles brothers. That should be a good time. So yeah, that's what's going on. I really hope, and like this is my hope. I hope Dallas beats Indiana, because if they beat Indiana, then that gives my Aces a step above Indiana. Um, and then Dallas. I mean, right now Dallas is 12th. If Dallas wins, I think that puts them in the 11th spot, and that puts Chicago back down to number 12. So neither one of them are making it into the playoffs. But um, for the sake of my Aces, I would like them to beat Indiana. For the sake of my Chicago Sky, obviously, I want us to have the better chance at least have not be the bottom team. You know what I'm saying? Or second to bottom. So, but I can't wish the Dallas Wings to lose, because that helps my Aces. So, hopefully they can pull out a win. I don't think Quinn nor possible Skylar come back next year. A lot going on, and Dom developing faster than the team expected, and we need to start building around her. Slim, Gabby, and Ezzy. Ooh. So y'all telling me we're about to lose our last black female coach in the WNBA? We're about to lose her, unless they hire somebody else next year that is also a black female coach. That's crazy, Noel. Like, what's going on there? Do we think it's Pokey? Do we think it's Noel or do we think it's Pokey? Or do we blame Noel because she's the head coach and she should be having better reigns on her team? Like, it's crazy. What's going on? And is somebody else going to leave because of it? This is very, very interesting. My dogs are crying because they want to eat. I'm coming, dude. We also have a big game tonight with LA and New York. That's going to be a really good game. That's the only reason I was going to go live tonight. I was going to have J Spot live tonight, but by the time I got home, which is right now, I wouldn't have time to like feed my dogs, get things together, and have the show before the LA game came on. And I really want to watch the LA game. I want to watch them play against New York. I think they have a good chance to beat New York. So yeah, I just wanted to be present to be able to watch that game. So no show tonight, but I'm gonna give y'all something. Hopefully, if plans work out the way that I want them to, you're still gonna get um the J Spot live for week 12 of the WNBA, and then I'll go live for week 13 this week. Oh my, okay, Dallas. Dallas is up 67-55. Oh, another thing, Dallas picked up Odyssey Sims. So was Jeff in Chicago not interested in Odyssey Sims, or did Odyssey Sims turn down Chicago? Which one is it? I'm very tempted to find a way to ask Odyssey Sims what happened. Now she probably won't want to answer me because she don't want that out there in the atmosphere. I'm sure she don't want more drama, more issues or whatever surrounding with her name being involved. But I would be very interested to know um, which one is it. Because if Jeff just did not reach out to her and we could have had Odyssey Sims on our team as a hardship player for Chicago, that's kind of messed up. Like he just wants us to continue to fail is what he wants. Like he's not doing anything actively to keep us afloat. Like yeah, they did pick up Uzin, and Sev is doing what she can, but why not have a backup point guard as well? I mean, we need that. Why not do that? Why? I mean, you could have went after her before you got Sev. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just Indiana that picked up Odyssey Sims, and it's just real crazy because I thought that maybe Odyssey was going through some personal problems, which is why she was sitting out in LA and didn't end up playing, and then she got cut or waived. So I thought it was just some personal stuff, but now I'm realizing, or maybe it's just the time. The time has passed, and now she's able to play now. And Indiana was like, "Okay, bet we got her." I don't know, but either way, I need to know: did Jeff make the call to her, or did he ignore? Did he not decide that he didn't want her? Very, very interesting. Hold on, y'all. Feeding my doggies here so they can quit crying. Oh! Almost dropped the food, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Ooh. There's a lot happening. I had some margaritas, y'all. My coordination is not the best at the moment. God, I have zero food for you, man. Oh, let me see. I forgot to go get dog food for my for my dogs. Eagles brother says, I think Noelle, she may be too quiet for these outspoken players. I hope we can get Lisa Leslie. Hope we can get Lisa Leslie, Witherspoon, Rena. I would even be okay for the French head coach. Hey Zai, what's going on? Long time no see, man. What's up? I'm feeding my dogs real quick, so let me get this food together real fast. I know, man. Hold on. Nada mucho. Yes, long time no see. Do you have any idea why Camilla played 2 minutes in the second half last game? They played Indiana, and y'all know I don't watch Indiana games. So I don't know why she only played 2 minutes in the second half. I thought she was doing pretty well in the first half according to the box scores. Um, she wasn't in foul trouble. I saw that. So I'm not really sure why he decided to bench her. Kind of crazy. I do know he put her in the game. He put her in the game like damn near at the end of the game. They're already down by like 25 points. So I'm confused why he decided to try to put her in at the very last minute. Like she could like help them come back from a deficit that big. Oh shit. But whatever. Not really sure what happened there. I didn't watch the game. I hope it wasn't like anything injury related, or maybe he just felt like they weren't going to win the game anyway. So he wanted to save her for the next game, maybe. I don't know. He already got so many injuries, so maybe that's what it was. I'm not really sure. I've been part of replay game lately during my workout sessions. Okay. Long as you watching, I don't care. I mean, of course, I would love to have you during my lives because I like seeing you in the comments. But if you're part of the replay gang, that's all good too. That's all good too. Dallas up in Indy in the fourth. Good. I hope they win. Feel bad for Ari. Seems like she was having a breakout year. Who's an idiot? Tyler. Tyler is an idiot. How did another moderator handle this? Who? I ain't got a moderator in here. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, Ari was having a really good season. And for her to have that broken bone in her foot, I don't know how long that takes to heal, but hopefully she'll be back ready to go for next season. Then we know Sid Cosin tore her ACL. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Wasn't it her birthday? I think it was her birthday. Crazy work. So I don't think she'll be back at all next season. I don't know how long it takes for them to get well or whatever to recover from that. But I'm assuming she probably is not coming back next year. And I don't know if she's going to come back at all. I mean, Sid has been with the W for a very long time. I think she's played 9 seasons, but she's been in and out of the W for some years. So active years, 9 years, I believe. Come on, Dallas. Dallas is whooping Indiana right now, 73-58. And this is crazy. Dallas, who got what they call him, Coach Man Bun, that people say he don't know what he's doing. They are beating the Fever 73-58 in Chicago. Chicago was with Indiana up until the fourth quarter. Well, up until the third quarter. And then they just started losing the game. But this is crazy. Hey, great benefactor. Seems like a lot of injuries this year. It does seem like a lot of injuries. I don't know if it is more injuries this year, or it's just that we're paying attention more this year, because each these past couple of years have been more eyes on the W than it's ever been. And so I wanted to, I think someone did the research and they did find out it was more injuries this year than it has been. But I'm just curious to know if it really had, outside of that, if that really has been the case, that has been more injuries this year than last year. But also, you got to take into account we got 44 games this year. This is the most we've ever had. It's still in the same time frame, so these games are more compact than they've ever been. We didn't really get an all-star break at all. It was like 3 days off. And then we got a long playoff schedule. We added a team, but didn't expand the time at all. So yeah, I can see those can be factors for why some of these injuries are happening. It's crazy. Um, but thinking about this week is supposed to be rivalry week, right? You had Indiana versus Chicago with no Caitlin and no Angel, which what's her name? Kathy was banking on. That's the whole reason why she made rivalry week because she was banking on an Angel and Caitlin, you know, tussle. Um, you had Minnesota versus New York with no Fee and no Stewie, which is also crazy. And you got Paige, Dallas going up against Indiana with no Caitlin. So there's no Paige versus Caitlin there. And Paige fell on her hip. She said she was fine. She's been playing okay. But we don't know if she's going to show up to the next game now because she already had a back injury prior to that. So I don't know. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. There's been a lot of injuries this season. So I think during this CBA negotiations, I think they're going to talk about roster expansions because I think they need it. I think they're going to talk about like the length of the season. They're going to talk about schedules because some of these schedules are real crazy. They already talking about the playoffs about to start September 14th. We only have a few more weeks of the regular season. It's crazy. What's going on, Kyle? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Lexi Brown was projected to be an all-star early in the 2023 season. Then she battled with Crohn's. She was one of my favorites. Favorites, man. I want to see her get minutes again. Who does Lexi play for? Seattle, right? Oh, come on. I can't believe I have an Indiana game on. I do not watch these games. I just want to see the score. This is crazy. I just turned to the game. Has Mitchell been MIA? I think she's out there right now. I don't know. I haven't been watching the game. The game was on at the restaurant where I was having dinner. I didn't honestly. I didn't even notice if she was in the game. Oh, Selfie missed a shot. I'm always happy for that. Definitely been more injuries. I've been subbed to league pass since 2021 season. Tamika says could be about the injuries. They are playing more games with less rest in between games. Zah says I heard MC Light fail. But I'm glad she didn't get hurt. Sis says she just got back up and started rapping. Yeah, that fall was pretty wild. She was walking up the steps. She tripped up the steps, tried to catch herself, and literally took like 3 steps as she's falling, tumbled, rolled around. It was pretty crazy. And then she did get back up and kept performing like nothing happened. That's crazy. It's pretty embarrassing, but I mean, it happens. You just get up and keep the show going. Chilling in bed. What you mean, Kyle? You sick? What's going on? Not you in bed already. Well, it is 9, almost 9:30. Zah said we got the Indiana game on, Jay, because they losing. Plus, this is the only game on. That's true, but I don't care. I usually don't care. I don't care if that's the only game on, period. I usually don't turn to it. But I just have it on right now. They usually don't get none of my ratings at all. What? You're watching the Indiana game? We're in the last day. I know, right? I don't even know why I have this game on. I wanted to check the score. I'm going to turn it off because I have my laptop right here. I thought it was in the other room, but I have my laptop right here so I can turn it. I can look at the box score from my laptop. It's okay, Jay. I don't watch their games either. I'm not a supporter of Indiana basketball, so I will not. I try not to take part. I try not to take part in watching their games. So let's see. We do have who y'all got for tonight. You got Indiana. You got LA or you got New York. Stewie is still not playing. Stewie says she might be back. She's trying to aim for end of August. But Rakia's been on a heater. De'Erica is playing like she's so free. Like it's just the best time of her life. Ray Burrell has come in balling. Azare is a sniper from three. KP is just doing whatever KP wants to do. Cam Brink is back. They got Coach LT as a special assistant. They were on a 4 or 5 game winning streak, lost one game, came back. I think they're on another 4 game win streak. Who is winning? Is LA going to beat New York without Stewie? Or is JJ and Saab going to step up and help them get the dub? Which one is it? Zah says, I think Jordan Canada was cramping. She was back on the floor gritting at the end of the game. She came back on the floor? I think I watched that game. Jordan Canada came back. They said it was a no contact injury. I didn't see her come back. If the black cat not a factor tonight, New York losing because LA been hot. Who is the black cat? Who was that? Who was that? Is JJ the black cat? I've never heard of her being called that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Right now, oh man, right now is Maddie Secrets. Maddie Secrets is leading the Dallas Wings with 22 points. We got Lee Yuru with 17. We got Paige Beckers with 16. Maisha Hines Allen with 8. JJ with 5. Haley Jones with 5. Diamond Miller with 3. And Grace Berger with 2. Maddie Seeker, who would have thought? Maddie Seekers right now for Indiana looks like uh, Kelsey Mitchell is still leading the team with 18 points. She's played 30 minutes. She's 6 of 13, so she's been out there playing. Aaliyah Boston has 14 points. Chloe Bibby has 11. Both Natasha Howard and Sophie Cunningham have 9. Damaris Dantas has 3. And Bree Turner. Girl, Bree Turner done got in the game. 4 minutes, 2 points. Okay, Bree Turner. Yeah, she came back. She was on the bench on the first, then she was on the floor. after the game. I didn't see that. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not anything crazy. I'm glad she didn't like have like a major injury. That's good to hear. So right now we got Dallas shooting 46% to Indiana's 42. We got Indiana shooting 38% from three, whereas Dallas is shooting 33. Free throws, Dallas is 85% to Indiana's 80. Indiana is out rebounding Dallas 34 to 29. Dallas is has more assists than Indiana, 24 to 15. Indiana has 17 turnovers to Dallas's 13. And Indiana's 17 turnovers has turned into 27 points to Dallas. 20 they've made 27 points from Indiana's 17 points, whereas Indiana has only gotten 8 points off of Dallas's 13 points. Dallas has 18 fast break points to Indiana's 11. Dallas also has 36 points in the paint to Indiana's 30. They both have 15 fouls, no techs. Indiana does have one flagrant. Largest lead tonight has been 17 by Dallas, and Indiana has only had a 6 point lead. Uh, that's what I call her because she always brings bad luck to my favorite players and the team's most infamously and the team's most infamously her performance in that game three against my Lynx, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's why I call her the Black Cat. Sabrina Ionescu is the Black Cat. Is that who you're talking about? Okay. Indiana is within 8 points of the Dallas Wings right now. It is 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game. Right now, Indiana is leading the quarter 15 to 11. They are only down 8 points. Only down 8 points. This is getting crazy. Natasha Howard is shooting free throws right now. This is what's making it 78 to 70. She misses. Oh, Lee Uru took a 3-pointer, missed it. Kelsey Mitchell got the rebound. And then Maisha Hines Allen just got a shooting foul. Kelsey Mitchell makes her first free throw. It's 71-78. They just subbed out Lee Uru. They just subbed out J.J. Quinterly. 3 minutes left to go. 3 minutes left to go. Can't stand her, Jay. She get on my nerves with them timely threes. I swear to God. All right. They taking free throws. I'll be right back. I got to check on my dogs real quick. Kelsey Mitchell has made both of her free throws. It's 72 to 78. Maisha has missed another shot. Fever, get the ball. It is 3 minutes and 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Indiana has the ball. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. What, Papa? Why are you way over here? Come on. Trying to get all this food. I'm sorry. Had to get my glasses on because I can't see. Yeah, I am moving faster than the game because when I watch on the GameCast, it plays in real time. You know, TV is on a delay. So I'm sorry if I'm giving if I'm giving away the game. My bad, my bad, my bad. This is how I watch basketball. I can be watching the game. I like to know what's happening before it's happening. So I will watch my Chicago and Vegas games on TV and watching the game cast so I know what's about to happen before it shows on TV. What's going on, RC? It is still 72 to 78. Indiana looks like Indiana's about to take another free throw. Grace Berger has a shooting foul. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. What you watching? I'm watching Dallas and Indiana. I'm not watching the game, but it's on. I have it on my I'm watching the game cast on my laptop cuz I don't watch their games. But I'm not going to give it away, y'all. If y'all want me to not give y'all the play by play, I won't. RC says Dallas is goofy, Jay. They went away from Paige and Maddie. Maddie's been cooking. I know. Maddie got 22 points. She's leading the team. What happened? What happened, RC? If he went away from Paige and Maddie, who was he going to? Did Paige like sit out? Because I know she had fell down and hit her hip. I did see that at the when I was at the restaurant eating. Let's see. Is it a timeout or what are we doing? Why is it taking so long? 2:46 left. Dallas is up 78 to 72. They started losing a ball and then they started letting other people shoot the ball. That hasn't been working out. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's giving me the heart. Shout out to y'all. Oh, it's an official review. Oh, Wings challenged the shot. Okay. Oh man. It was a 3-pointer at that. Oh my God. It's 74 to 78. Kelsey Mitchell missed the third free throw. Maisha got the defensive rebound. I'm sorry if I'm going ahead of everybody. It's 2:45 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas is up by 4, 78 to 74. Ooh! Lee Yuru made a shot and Aaliyah Boston fouled her. So now we have a chance to make a 3-point play. Fever take a timeout. I wonder if they're going to challenge the call. If that's what they're doing, are they challenging the call? It has to be, right? Fever take a timeout. Did they challenge it? Right now it's 80 to 74 with 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I think Dallas is allergic to winning. I'm behind. It's the game cast is just faster. The game cast is like actual real time, whereas TV gives you that I think it's like a 10-second delay, just in case they have to press the censor button. So I guess are they reviewing the call maybe? Lee Yuru got 19 points. She's 7 for 12 on a field goal, 2 for 5 on 3-pointers. She has 4 rebounds. Who's leading in rebounds? Let me see. We got Maddie Segrist right now, 22 points, 9 for 13 field goal, 1 for 1 on her free throws. We got Hines Allen leading in rebounds and assists. Hines Allen has 6 rebounds and 9 assists. Kelsey Mitchell is leading on Indiana with 22 points, 6 of 13. field goals, 6 or 7 free throws. Natasha Howard's leading for Indiana in rebounds, 10 rebounds, and Sophie Cunningham is leading in assists at three. That makes sense because Sandy cursed during the coach's interview yesterday at ABC. Yeah, I mean, that 10-second delay actually came from my fave, Janet Jackson, if y'all remember way back in the day. I can't remember what year, but I was watching that live when that whole situation happened where Janet's little top was pulled apart and her boob fell out on national TV. Everybody was going crazy because it happened during the Super Bowl halftime show that year. And ever since then, they put a 10-second delay on any live event happening on TV. So shout out to Janet Jackson for being a trailblazer. I want to say it was 2000, was it 2003 or 2008? I can't remember. Whenever the Super Bowl was in Houston, that's when it happened. I don't remember what year it was, but and I remember I was at work. I had to close that night. I was working at a, people tell me not to put my jobs on here, so I won't say where I was working, but we had TVs all over the place. And so I was able to, we were watching the game live at work. And I remember we were getting ready to go and it was time for Janet's halftime performance. So I stayed. I didn't let anybody go. I made everybody stay so we can watch the halftime performance and then we all left. Prior on SNL in the 70s. Yeah, I can see that. The Super Bowl was 03 or 04. Okay, so I think it was 2003. It originated from Richard Pryor. Okay, I think Janet solidified it because there wasn't a real delay on. Maybe it was sports. Maybe it was sports events. Maybe she put it on sports events, and it originated from Richard Pryor because they had a whole court case, a whole thing about Janet and her rebel. Come here. Where we at? They still reviewing this play? Oh, okay. Sophie made the free throws. Wait a minute. What did happen? I'm talking to y'all. I done missed everything that happened. We're at 2 minutes right now. Oh, they did not. Okay, so Lee Yuru made the free throw, so it's 81-74. They did not get their challenge. And then Quinterly fouled Sophie Cunningham. Sophie hit both her free throws. It was 81-76. Then Yuru missed her layup. Wings got the offensive team rebound. She stepped out of bounds, turned the ball over. It's 81-76, but Natasha Howard just made a 2-point shot. So now, with 1 minute and 23 seconds left to go, it is 81-78. Dallas is still winning. I've caught up. I've caught up. It's a minute and 43 seconds left. Okay, Yuru is taking too many shots. She didn't miss another three-pointer. Lexi gets the rebound. Lexi turns the ball over. Wings get the ball. They call a timeout. It's probably the reset timeout. Or is it a full timeout? Oh, they have a lot of timeouts to call, so probably is a full timeout. It is 81-78. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in this game. Let me go check on my dog. He's being mischievous. You sit down. Come here. Take a seat. I already knew y'all. Get over here. Get. Go. Get out. Go sit down. Okay. All right, I'm back. Let's finish out this game. Wings call a timeout. It is 81-78. Dallas Wings are winning this game so far. Paige took a shot. She missed it. Natasha Howard gets the rebound. 78-81. It's 56.5 seconds left in the game. Indiana is winning this quarter 23-14. Ooh, something had happened. Kelsey Mitchell made a 2-point shot. It is now 81-80. Dallas only has a 1-point advantage with 33.4 seconds left to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They were just up. What, 7 points? They were up 7 points with 2 minutes left to go. And Indiana has been chipping away. They have been stuck at 81 points for a minute and some change. Dallas has. Right now, Dallas is only up 1 point with 33.4 seconds left to go in this game. The Wings have called a full timeout. I didn't even know y'all were giving me. Hold on, let me look at these. J-Spot, I missed that, but I was watching the Super Bowl with a bunch of guys that my uncle had over for a big party, and I was eating food when all I heard was a bunch of men screaming. See, that's what I'm saying, Jay. Dallas role players thinking they got the night in, night out stars. They don't want to win. Zah says, RC, I was only 13, and I think by the time my mind was already defiled because of BET Uncut. So when that happened, I was just like, whatever. 13? Oh my goodness. I was a full adult. I was a full adult. Jeremy, what's going on? Jay, if the Aces run into the Lynx, I won't be cheering for the Aces. I keep that on the hush, though. That's a shame. RC went from a major Aces fan to now he don't know who he's cheering for. Zah says, yeah, Jay, I'm going to have to mute you. Okay, these last 14 seconds, I'm not going to say nothing. Kelsey is her. Her is Kelsey. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to be quiet. Hello, J Spot, still in the dark, waiting for the power to come back on. I'm sorry, Troy. How are you? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. It's 11.3 seconds left to go in the game. I'm going to hush. I'm going to be quiet. Even though I think Zah already got me on mute. Ooh, where you at, Troy? Why your power not on? Is it some bad weather in your area? Ooh! Ooh! Wow! I don't know if Zah got me on mute. I think, I'm going to turn to it. Girl, who is Caitlin yelling at now? Hold on. Dallas wins 81-80. A missed shot. I think, by Caitlin's yelling at somebody. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can see who she was yelling at. Who missed the shot? Kelsey took the last shot, didn't make it. Girl, why is CC yelling? She act like she the coach. My TV keeps stopping at that part. I can't see her making that shot. Hey, Jonathan. The W was trying to run from Dallas per usual. Marcus J. TV, what's going on? Dallas sneaks past Fever by 1 to win it. Yep. Dallas beat Indiana by 1 freaking point, which works out well for me because y'all already know. I believe this means that Vegas is now in front of Indiana in the standings, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were tied. I don't know why. Girl, not Caitlin's still yelling at the refs. They need to give her a tech on the bench. Oh, I didn't give you your medicine tonight. My dog got a lot of. Oh, what's wrong? He got allergies bad. I forgot to give you your medicine tonight. JJ was on her, dog. JJ was on her. What is the deal with Caitlin being able to follow refs around and yell at them? What is going on with that? Let me guess. Caitlin think Kelsey was fouled, and the Clarkie's about to troll Kelsey Mitchell because her sister had said Kelsey should have been the first option. Probably. Don Staley had asked the question on CBS if someone other than CC on Indiana's MVP. did they come for her in the comments? I'm sure they did. There was no foul. CC JJQ is just a good really good defender. Jeremy says Clark thinks she earned her way into the W to talk to the refs like that. She literally went up to the ref and was like clapping in their face. She ain't getting no tech. Meanwhile, other players, if they breathe wrong, they getting ejected out of the game. Case in point, Ryan Howard. She did the same thing. She did the same thing to the refs, and she got ejected. Caitlin do it, and they just walk the other way. That's crazy, right? Hey, get back. Y'all say hi to Onyx. He need a haircut though. He needs a haircut. For a groin injury, she know how to stay on her feet, constantly walk just to harass the refs. RC says she wasn't even playing J Spot. Okay, you can get up there. She wasn't even playing that J Spot. That's the issue I don't like about CC. Learn to take the chill pill on occasion. Sups, Onyx. They were saying hi to you, Onyx. Yeah, he's laying down now. I got to give him his allergy pills because he's sneezing like crazy. All right, that was a good game. I didn't need to watch. Dallas wins. I don't think they changed the standings yet. Let me see. I guess the ref was supposed to say, "Oh snap! I feel Caitlin eyes are on. Let me blow the whistle." Best college hooper right now. Prov have. I don't know. I don't know who the best college hooper is. I mean, I have my favorites. I think Hannah Hidalgo is that girl. I think Sarah Strong is going to be a problem. I think I'm curious to see what Malaysia is going to look like on LSU, but she's a bucket. Uh, Joyce, Joyce, what's Joyce's last name on South Carolina? It just skipped my mind. What is Joyce's last name? How am I forgetting that? Juju. We forgot about Juju, but I don't know if Juju's playing this year. Lauren Betts, Hannah Hidalgo until Juju come back. If CC get ejected, that ref getting fired. Facts. Joyce Edwards. That's her name. Edwards. Yes, yes. What's going on, spoiled brat? I don't know why I kept thinking Burger. I don't know where Burger was coming from. I was thinking about Grace Burger. But yeah, I'm gonna go for those. Those are some of my tops. I think I like the freshmen that came in that 1 year with Hannah Hidalgo, Michaela Williams, Juju Watkins, Malaysia Fulwiley. I still like that group of players. I think they've held their standard the whole time. They none of them have fallen off really, and so I like them. I think they're doing well. But we've had some that come up. Like I said, you got Sarah Strong, Madison Booker had her good year. What's that? What Swartz from Michigan? She was jamming. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm very eager to start up college basketball again. I'm thinking this potential trip to Jules just for sparkling water ain't worth it. You about to go to Jules for a sparkling water? And I'm happy you call it Jules. So do you just have a Jules or do you have a Jules Osco? And I know it's just called Jewel Osco, but do y'all have a Jules? Do y'all have a Jewel Osco together, or is it just Jules? It needs to sit. Oh, sorry, I guess I lost connection. Well, something needs to sit her entitled butt down. Had that been Angel, she would have been injected in a heartbeat. Right. Sarah and AZ. I forgot about AZ Fudd. Yeah, AZ. J Spot. Well, I'm excited. A new album is coming from my favorite singer. Who is that? If Golden State make the playoffs their first year, is automatic 30 for 30 documentary. Well, look, the owner said they're getting a championship in 5 years. They weren't playing around. They put the time, they put the resources, they put the energy into helping this team become what it is, and that is the true definition of investing in your players. And look where they are. So shout out to them. I think they will make the playoffs. Let me see if I can see the standings. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right now, Minnesota has already clinched the playoff berth, of course. They are really in, I don't know if they can do this, but Aces had the record for the least amount of losses in a season when they went 30, 34-6, if I'm not mistaken, 2023. And right now, Minnesota is 27-5. They only have 5 losses. Can they end this season with just 5 losses? But right now, you got Minnesota number one. You got New York Liberty number two with 20-11, but they are tied for second with the Atlanta Dream, who have the same exact record. Then you have Minnesota. You have Phoenix Mercury at four. And guess who is number five? Guess who y'all counted out? Who y'all counted out and says, man, they might not make it into the playoffs? My Las Vegas Aces sitting there right there at number five. They have a half game lead over Indiana. Right now, we're at number 5. Indiana is number 6. Golden State is at number 7. Seattle Storm is right there at number 8. But if LA wins this game tonight, if LA wins this game tonight, they will be tied with Seattle for the 8th spot in the WNBA, which is a playoff spot. This is exciting. This is exciting, y'all. DC is at number 9. Dallas with that win puts them at number nope, I'm sorry. LA is number 9. Like I said, if they win, they will go up tied with number 8. My bad. Mystics is number 10. Dallas wins tonight, so that puts them above the Chicago Sky, so they are number 11. Chicago is at number 12. Connecticut is number 13. But look at this. In the standings, you got a tie in second place, 20 and 11. Phoenix Mercury are 19 and 12. In the Vegas Aces are 18 and 14. Indiana is 18 and 15. That's still very tight. Golden State is 16 and 15. Seattle is 16 and 16. So between, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, it is anybody's game. We still got at least what, 15 games left to go? About 15, 14 games left to go. It's anybody's game, y'all. This is about to be crazy. It is anybody's game besides Chicago, Connecticut, and Dallas. I think that's a done deal. And probably Washington. Who are your top 5 contenders for this upcoming season? What are you talking about for college? I mean, I can't really tell you. I always go for my 3: South Carolina, LSU, Notre Dame, but I don't really know. I can't really give you a top 5 right now. Zai says it's a pharmacy too. I think yeah, the pharmacy part is Osco. So Jules is the grocery part. Osco's is the pharmacy part, or used to be. I don't know what it is now. RC says Taylor Swift. Troy says there are some freestanding Jewel stores, most of combination Jewel Osco. Back in the early 2000s, CVS brought out the freestanding Osco stores. Oh, okay. Zah says Quita said Ellie got competition now with Violet. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't no competition with Ellie. Ain't no competition with Ellie. Violet is not seasoned enough to be competition with Ellie. She's just not. She was just hatched. She's just born. She needs some time in the game. She ain't putting the candle to Ellie right now. Maybe next year or a year or two. Ellie is going to the Met Gala. Ellie is going to award shows. She's invited to fashion events until Violet shows up on the red carpet somewhere. She ain't got a candle to Ellie right now. Zah says Seattle gonna mess around and lose their spot if they don't get it together. I mean, most are. RC says Minnesota will lose at least 8 games. You think Minnesota's got 3 more losses in them? Troy says Aces are 5th, but be careful. The Sparks are sparking. Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's game. I mean, I'm riding with my Aces, but anything could happen. If they lose a game or two, they can be right there at the bottom. Who in the hell thought Vegas wasn't making the playoffs? It was people. It was people were saying that the Aces was falling off. They weren't going to make it. They were in danger of making the playoffs, and they were trash. They were falling from grace. They said all that stuff. They said all of it. I heard it and I just took it. I just took it because I'm always riding with my skates. I'll take it. I'm just saying right now we still have some games to go, so it ain't permanent. We don't know where they're going to end up, but right now my team is fifth. Sparks gang gang. Jeremy says if the Aces play the Dream in the first round, that would be interesting. Zah says Golden State got tiebreaker over the teams below them. They sitting pretty right now. She wins. What's going on? Seattle fall off has been crazy. Charles is in the house. Hey Charles. Hey Jay, just watched Dallas edge out Indy in a fab game of runs. Yeah, I was calling the game, watching the game cast. Zah told me I was ahead too much, so he had to mute me. Ghost. Wait, no. How do you say this? Gnostic warrior. What were you? I don't know what you're talking about. Imperial Stats says the cheating fever takes the L. Zah says to she wins. It's because the best players are vets, no longer in the prime. Even though they all stars, Gabby and Sites got to step up big time. Malonga coming into her own though. Yeah, Malonga got what her career high 22 points the other night. So, oh wait, is the Sparks game on right now? Sparks game should be starting if it's not already. All right, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. Hey Tulip, I can either stay on while we watch this game, or I can come back at halftime. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to do. I'm gonna start a poll. Stay on during the game or come back at halftime. Stay or halftime. I put a poll there. Y'all let me know. I can leave and come back at halftime so we can all watch this game, or I could stay on. Y'all let me know. Because I'm going to be sitting here watching the game. Is that De'Erica? De'Erica got her hair down. New York right now is up 5-3. They playing in LA. Zah says, come back at halftime so I can go to Jules and shower. That way I don't miss nothing. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna give y'all like 2 minutes. And whatever the answer is, whatever the poll says, that's what I'm gonna do. Right now it's 9:05. At 9:07 and 30 seconds, I'll read what the poll says and then I'll do that. Oh, that was too easy, y'all. 9-5 New York up. Do LA still play in white jerseys sometimes? What have I seen them play in? The yellow? I don't even know if I've seen them play in white. I said stay. Hamby got her hair down. That means she finna get more than 7.5 rebounds tonight. All right. It looks like the people have spoken. Imperial said stay. Everybody else said come back at halftime. All right. Ooh, okay. I'll be back at halftime. Y'all give me the likes on the way out. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me. I'll come back at halftime. We'll talk some ball. Charles says multi defenders kicking out fours, made threes. Some of the best plays I saw all year. Also, D held Plum to 4 points. There was so missed. We got flagrant for kicking at Burton. See you at half. Yes. See y'all at halftime. I want LA to win, so we shall see how it goes. All right. I'll be back. See y'all at halftime. Peace.